Yep.
So I've got to go the extra mile. Women in the States.
I ain't gonna lie to you. You just sold the shit out of that shit.
You pitching this
Yo,
shit.
you pitched the shit out of that shit.
What's it? What up, this is your boy, the Solo Traveler ORD. Thanks again for checking out another one of my video reviews. Of course, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Hit that bell while you're here. I really appreciate. Please make sure you hit that bell while you're coming in, because I like you as well. So, I'm back with this video review, and this time we have Andre from Love Crossing Borders, who's actually breaking down what is it like to be a passport bro overseas to the daily wrap-up crew. So it seems like at the end of this, he actually convinced them to switch sides, because we know what's been going on. We had a lot of dating coaches that had switched sides. The most recently one, we have Anton Daniels, who had switched sides and said, you know what, brothers, go get your passports, because we know that everything is failing in the West. We know that relationships are not worth it. The women, they are not the same as what they used to be in the past. You know, a lot of them used to be very feminine. They used to be considerate. A lot of these women are very selfish. We know that. And these women don't want to take care of the men that they have. They would rather disrespect them. The number one thing that men like is respect. Once men feel as though that they're being disrespected, we want to leave. We don't want to have nothing to do with that person. So let's go ahead and jump into this video and see what's up. So at this point in the video, he's actually talking about women in other countries. He's talking about that each one of them, basically, they know that they have competition. Each woman, basically, this is another one that looks like them, and that they have to come and bring their A game when it comes down to choosing a mate. So let's go ahead and check.
I know as soon as he walk out that door, it's 15 more that got a curves like me, got a complexion like me, and they cater to you, knowing that, listen, I need to make sure that my man is happy, because I'm not like the women in the States that act like I'm the only one that can satisfy a man. Women in South America know I'm not the only beautiful one. I'm not the only one that can cook. I'm not the only one that can be submissive. I'm not the only one that can be cooperative. Yep. So I've got to go the extra mile. Women in the States.
I ain't gonna lie to you. You just sold the shit out of that shit.
You pitching this shit.
Yo, you pitched the shit out of that shit. What city you said that was again? Book my flight.
I'm in Cali, Colombia, man. Cali.
And one thing to add, you know what? As he's showing the overlays of the videos and so forth, yes, there is a plethora of fine women in these countries, especially in Colombia. I'm sure you can find them out there. If you go to Thailand, I've seen a lot of nice, fine-looking women in Mexico. I've seen some, you know, of course, in DR. So, yo, wherever you decide to, go out there. You will get the pickings of what you're looking for. And each one of these women, they understand that they might be fine, but there's another badder female behind them. So they're gonna do what they can to get you.
Colombia is the capital of South
fucking flight.
You went from Steve Harvey to passport representative, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
man. Yeah. Because I sit back and Steve is 66 years old. We got to realize this. We're talking about a dude that's not going to change his ways because it's making so much money for him. Yeah. He's like an old pastor. That pastor has built a church to 20,000 people. You think he's about to change his message, and he's seeing 80% of the proceeds that's coming in are coming in from the women that's buying his books, that's buying his cassettes or whatever it is. Like, I'm talking about old school pastors. And they never been the church. They never been built with the,
once he had women accountable next week, they didn't even show up. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
TB Jakes back in the day used to have the man empowerment thing. To this day, he still got woman thou art loose. Let the man empowerment thing go almost 15, 20 years ago. Forget about men. They ain't bringing in no money. Let me keep this woman thou art loose going. Jesus and he's still doing those same those same functions every year and making millions every year off the back of telling lies to women.
And that's the thing about it. I don't know, maybe because women are naive, or just the fact that women just, I don't know, they just like to hear the sweet lies or something like that. But every man knows this, that if he creates a channel and pander to women, he's gonna make a lot of money. And this is what social media has been doing. This is what the media has been doing. They've had pandered to women for all these years. At least, as much as I've known, at least 20 to 30 years so far, they've been pandering to women. And they've been making money off of it. Women haven't even noticed that at all. I mean, maybe they do, they don't care.
And I really, in all sincerity, gentlemen, I can't be mad at these dudes. If these ladies are still falling for this lie, who am I to sit back and trip on these dudes on the hustle? Because we all know that Steve and a lot of these pastors, it's a hustle. So if women want scammers, go to church, because them dudes scamming and having babies behind their back. The last question I got for you guys is, you guys are younger than I am. I'm 55. And do you guys think in your lifetime things are going to get better? Based on, I'm not hearing, I hope it gets better. We all hope it gets better. But as far as your dating pool, like I always say, there's plenty of fish, but the water is murky. And so do you guys actually believe that in your lifetimes it's going to get better? And if it's not, why shouldn't you take advantage of global opportunities?
When you say better, you mean the dynamic between black men and black women, or what do you?
Yeah, that dating dynamic. Because even if the friendship dynamic and business dynamic get better, will the dating dynamic for you guys having quality women to choose from and women having quality men, do you really think that that's going to happen? Your task, Kevin's task, Obsidian and O'Shea's task to bring us together. Do you guys actually think that's going to happen in your lifetime?
I'm gonna stop right there because I want to answer that myself. I don't believe that there is good quality amount of women that is available out there in the West for several reasons. Because number one, most of them are overweight. A lot of them don't even care about their weight. They will continue gaining weight, and they want you to love it because they're lazy to push themselves to even get themselves in order to be in a healthy state. Number two, the culture is set up to basically disrespect men. The culture is the pandering to women. So that's another reason why I don't think it will ever get better. Even for those that may want to change or so, like there is a small amount of women that are out there that are good, really good. Most of them by the time of age of 30 are already wifed up, and the other ones are just overweight. You really want them, or they have kids that they want to turn their life around. They want to act good for the next man when they already have a kid by someone else. Do you really want that? Do you want to be the sloppy seconds, the man, the stepdad that come in and take all your resources to put into someone else's kids? No. So I don't believe that it's going to get better at all.
And I'm saying it to younger guys. I don't think it's going to happen in my lifetime. So that's why I got my passport left.
It's not going to happen in our lifetime. You talk about years of psychological trauma and conditioning. Like, it's not going to happen within a lifetime. But hopefully, I think what we're trying to do is plant the seeds into the next generation. And hopefully, I don't even think with the next generation is going to happen. Like, it's going to take a couple of decades to get this. You know what I mean?
The next generation, they worse than the next generation. So I think it's like I said, with the kids that's coming up now, we got to start with the kids because that's when they in their learning phase and you can actually groom and teach them. So I think the generation of children will probably be the ones to change and make it better. I don't think it'll be.
I have conversations with men that's younger than us, like 20, 21, and they're saying that the women in their age bracket are expecting them to make 100K and X, Y. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? Like, you know what I mean? So listen, man, it's not gonna happen, but
I definitely don't think it's gonna happen, and it's sad that we all got the same fucking answer. I truly don't think it'll change until women understand that men have to be the leader in a relationship for it to be successful. I know it might sound crazy, but ladies, if you make more than that man, he still has to be the leader in that relationship. Now, there's going to be things in your relationship where you can lead at, but that man should still lead the relationship. If you're comfortable with committing with him, you should also trust his word and judgment.
Exactly. But one thing I'm going to add out there is that men have made women's life so comfortable that they believe that they don't really need men at all. They feel as though they could live single for the rest of their life and be content, and maybe have a rotation come through to clap them cheeks for them. That's about it, because we have made life in the West so convenient for them. For Uber Eats, they get a chauffeur of Uber. They're able to do whatever they want to do, whatever you can think of. They have 911 at speed dial, which is a good service that will come to their neighborhood, come to their house quicker than most of these other countries and so forth. They don't have to worry about a man coming after them, attacking them as much. And I'm not that they're gonna say, a lot of those naysayers are gonna be like, yeah, well, you know, men are dangerous and this or that. I understand, yes, men are dangerous. You do have those crazy ones out there, but it isn't as like how it is in other countries. Like women are not that protected in other countries compared to what it is here in the West. So, yo, let me know what you guys think about the video. Leave a like, subscribe, and share. Thanks for liking this. I'm out.